Hello everybody, and welcome to Wounded Healer Tarot. My name is James, and I'll be doing your tarot reading today. Now with this oracle, I'm going to take a look at, what energies are currently influencing you. As I say that, this is not going to be in the spread, but we got finding love. So, there could be some sort of, soulmate, or just like a meeting, a coming together of you and another individual, and excuse me, this is like your forever person, right? But after I get this energy from the oracle, then I'm going to do the usual 9-card tarot spread and then further clarify that with a different tarot deck, 1 card per card, and then at the end of this reading, I'm going to get some affirmations for you. And then we'll pop that out of the deck. Next is Union. So, this may end up being a love reading. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so at the bottom of the oracle deck here, we have Learn the Truth, and Luna. So, with those, right, I definitely get the vibe of something like, or someone, rather, maybe, that seems a bit mysterious. Someone who could sort of be leaving you in the dark when it comes to particular things, but with Learn the Truth, right, I get that your intuition is going to be nudging you towards certain things. Your intuition is going to be like the vibe that you pick up from this individual is really going to tell you the truth about them or the situation. Whatever you're getting the truth on is more particular to your personal situation here. But first up, we have Happiness. Alright, let's see. Happiness. It's time to appreciate life with a bright and positive outlook. We all go through difficulties, but when the waters are finally still, we can fill our hearts with gratitude and radiate the joy from what we have accomplished. Cherish every moment and shine brightly. The flower in the center of this card is soaking up the abundant positive energy from the 2 suns and forms nourishing and delightful seeds. Practicing mindfulness and inner gratitude can open a new world for you, full of compassion, love, clarity, and joy. Radiate your energy and share your gift with others. Receiving people's help can bring you as much happiness as helping others. Don't be surprised if the joy becomes contagious. Yeah, you see, I feel like you're coming into, rather, a time of happiness, right? A time of, you're gonna be like, what is the word I want to use here? Like, you're gonna be taking care of not only yourself, but it's kind of like a domino effect. Taking care of yourself helps you to take care of the other things in your life, the things that you want to do, the things that you have to do, right? And that kind of just like, that's why it's so important to really make sure that you yourself are nourished. you yourself are well taken care of, because that energy will then spread. It's like as contagious as happiness. Like, taking good care of yourself allows you to take good care of everything else that matters around you. And in a sense, this is gonna like open up a whole new experience for you. I feel like this is what's like, that energy is what's gonna draw in this soulmate energy. I feel like, a part of what will attract them to you is, they see that you're a very, I want to say passionate person. Like, they might meet you, or you guys rather may meet or run into each other while, like, performing an act of service. Like, maybe you help out at a food bank, maybe you help out at an animal shelter, right? At a homeless shelter, something like that, where you give back. Alright, now the next card here is passion. Alright, autofocus, let's go. Let's focus. Alright, so passion. Excuse me. Allow your passion to rise up. Sometimes we try to suppress our desires to fit the social expectations and norms, but we can use this powerful force to thrive in a personal or professional manner. Our passion for life is immense because it comes from a place of love. This feeling is the ultimate and most powerful energy that we can emit. Be passionate about what you do and believe. Do not carry out decisions based on fear, worry, guilt, or shame. That state of mind can only bring the same type of negative feelings back to you. Choose the best version of yourself and project that passion out into the universe. Yeah, I feel like it was like how I was just talking about the happiness card. Like, I feel like this passion is what really draws this person to you, because I know I probably say this in like a lot of my readings where like passion comes up, but you don't, like, you never shine brighter than you do when you're doing something you're passionate about, right? Because that's something that you're putting your all into because you want to. This is something that may feel very like natural to you. Putting that energy out into the universe is sort of like a beacon, right? It's sort of like a lighthouse in the dark, right? It's sort of like guiding the way, guiding the people towards you, and the right people, okay? Or, well, I don't want to say that it's always going to be the right people, because light attracts moths, right? So you really need to use your discernment when it comes to people or situations, right? Alright, so now for the tarot portion. Alright, let's see what the collective needs to know at this time. Well, there's definitely a passion. That is for sure. I don't know why I said a passion. There's definitely passion. Well, I guess this is going to be a love reading. Jeez. Excuse me. Alright. So, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the King of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Cups. And lastly, we have the Seven of Cups. So with this, right, there's definitely, now if it's not a fire sign, it's somebody who really operates, from a very authentic place. They are very much so themselves. Like, that might sound a little odd, like they are themselves, but I guess I say that to say, they are very genuine in everything they do, right? They're very honest, they're very forthcoming, and they also have like a genuine confidence, right? It's not ego-based, it's genuine confidence. They have legitimate belief in themselves, but it's not leaning into that more toxic version of confidence in self. It's the healthier confidence in self, where it genuinely comes from inside them, not what others say, think, or do when it comes to them. It's really, they're their own person. And with that Ace of Cups, I mean, this individual is coming at you with an overflowing cup here, right? They're really, they may lay it on a bit thick, but at the end of the day here with the Seven of Cups, right, you have options. This isn't the only person, that has come towards you, that will be coming towards you. But I feel like this individual is coming up in particular because they're going to play some significance here. Or maybe not play some significance. They're going to play a significant role. They're going to have a significance in your life in this particular situation here. Alright, now for the tarot spread here, we have the Ace of Wands. With the Strength card. As well as the Knight of Pentacles. Does that focus? I can't really tell. Alright, so I definitely get that. I feel like this individual, they've been holding back passion from you, for you, about you, all that fun stuff. But, it's, maybe not but, I feel like this person has been taking their sweet ass time with coming forward with all of this. Because, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, which is interesting because knights usually, represent like movement, whether it's movement forward, backward, sideways, whatever, it represents movement. And it's usually fast movement. Like the Knight of Swords is, receiving a bunch of messages. The Knight of Wands is someone who, moves forward very quickly and passionately because, impulses, fire signs, good times. I'm an Aries, so I can say that. And the Knight of Cups, is somebody who's like coming forth with an emotional offer, right? But this Knight of Pentacles, they're just lollygagging, dilly-dallying, whatever it is they're doing over there. They're taking their sweet ass time, and it's taken a lot of strength for them to hold back this passion here. Now next up we have the Fool. Alright. Taking that leap. And then we have the Two of Cups. So, I mean, this person, I mean, if you even look at the Two of Cups, it looks like that Seahorse card that came out earlier. Finding love, right? And then we have the Six of Swords. So, I don't know if something maybe happened between you and this individual. That Learn the Truth card at the bottom of the Oracle deck, that could very well, speak to learning the truth about this individual. Like, they come forward and, they tell you, everything. Like, how long you've been on their mind, how long they've been holding all this back, and, just fully expressing all of that emotion. Like that Ace of Cups that was at the bottom of the deck, like, I feel like that's like the floodgates opening where once they start telling you how they feel, it all just pours out, right? And there's a lot of it there, because, I mean, with that Ace of Cups, and then you got the Ace of Wands, like, I feel like with this, right, I feel like this person coming forward and, taking that leap and opening up about everything they've been feeling, this is like creating space for you to also speak on how you feel or have been feeling. That's going to open up this back and forth dialogue where you both can get a better understanding of where, each of you are coming from. And, with this Six of Swords, I feel like this is you guys speaking on, where to go from here now that everything is out in the open. Alright, now we have the Three of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, with the Three of Pentacles here, I definitely get the vibe that you guys, this conversation ends with you guys deciding to work together. Now, whether that means to work together here on a connection, on a relationship, or maybe on like some sort of like project, some sort of creative project, maybe, maybe like work together as in a sense of like building a business together, or if you both have your own businesses, combining your businesses. But regardless, right, we have that Six of Wands, which tells me this, no matter what it is you choose to do here, it's going to be successful. And with that Nine of Pentacles, I feel like, it's interesting because the Nine of Pentacles usually speaks of someone who is single, right? You're out there peacocking, you're looking good, you're feeling good, like, your energy is just drawing in people, which makes sense why we have this Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like, you're between this Nine of Pentacles and this Happiness card, you're just like exuding all of this positive energy, exuding all of this light, and that's going to attract everybody, and their mama and their father and their grandparents, right? Maybe even their kids. Like, that's probably some of the most attractive energy that you can come across. Now, here, I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is speaking to, like, this, like, after this conversation, right, you're both going to be glowing, you're both going to be, like, filled with so much positivity that, like, you're not going to be able to help but to, like, talk to other people about this. You're going to want to tell, like, the both of you are going to want to tell, like, the whole world is going to be like, me and this individual are finally here together, like we're finally in this relationship, we're finally like connecting on that more personal level that like honestly, like I feel like it's one of those situations where people could tell like that you guys had this thing for each other, whereas like at the time neither of you could have been aware that the other, you know, had these sort of feelings or like felt any type of way about the other, like similar to what you feel. Right now, I'm gonna further clarify. I'm going to be using the Sean Koss Tarot deck. I hope I pronounced his last name properly. Alright, let's clarify what the collective needs to know at this time. Oop, this isn't going into the spread, but out popped out the Five of Cups. So, you know, I definitely get the vibe that, you know, this is what you're both afraid of when it comes to the situation. You're afraid of possible disappointment, you know, being let down. I feel like, you know, because that's what you guys are used to from other people when it comes to relationships. Christ. But, you know, the Page of Pentacles wanted itself to be known, you know. I feel like neither of you are going to let that get in the way of, you know, starting this connection. I feel like, you know, that's just like a small worry in the back of your mind, you know what I mean? That could possibly even be what's held you guys back this whole time, you know? Why neither of you really said anything. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so to further clarify the Ace of Wands here, we have the Magician. Yeah, you see, I feel like this person, like all it took was them realizing, right, what they themselves are capable of, that, you know, this is like, I feel like it's kind of perfect, like in the Magician card, the individual pulling the rabbit out of the hat, right? Like, that to me speaks of what, like, a surprise this could be to you, this expression of this passion, as well as, you know, like, this person having the realization that, you know, they have what it takes here to build something real with you. So all they have to do is take that first step, you know, follow that passion. Right, now to further clarify the Strength card here, we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you know, I definitely get the vibe that this individual was like having to be like strategic. They were like making a plan even on how to come towards you, you know, what to say. Like, they could be the kind of person to plan these types of things because maybe they're not so good with like speaking off the top of their head. So maybe, you know, they wrote down what they want to say to you so that they don't forget anything, and they hit all like the bullet points, all the things that they want to mention, all the things that have really been like brewing inside of them. Now to further clarify the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you know, they may be taking their sweet ass time here, but, you know, the vibe that I get is that, you know, they're taking their time, but once they come forward, right, once, you know, they open up and they tell you everything, they explain everything, you know, this is with the intent to move things forward. Because, I mean, honestly, it may not seem like it, but, like, this slow moving energy is driving them crazy too. That's why, here with the magician, wow, here with the fool, they just take that leap, right? They make that split second decision to where they're like, nope, I gotta do it now, and like, it's now or never. And with that, to further clarify the fool, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I told you, this individual is so passionate about you, about having this with you, about building something with you, like I just said, right? They just that split second decision, right? That impulsive, passionate decision to be like, fucking, I'm going in. I'm gonna tell them everything, and whatever happens from there happens. They cannot hold it in anymore. Now, to further clarify this Two of Cups here, we have the Chariot. Hell yeah. It's like once you both open up, once, you have the space where you feel safe and comfortable enough to then open up to them about what you've been feeling, what you've been holding on to. I feel like once this conversation is had, things just move forward with quickness. Now, for some of you, this could, be like, some sort of proposal, right? It may not be like, let's get married, but it could be like, this is what I see with you down the line in the future. This is what my goal is with you. Alright, now to further clarify the Six of Swords here, we have the Sun. Yeah, you see, once you guys move forward together, I feel like, you're both gonna experience such pure joy and happiness. I feel like, you guys have been living this in your head for so long that, once it actually happens, it's like it cracks you open and you just let it all out. You just shine. You can't help but to be in that super positive energy. So, if you really think about it, when you hold something in long enough, you just want to scream it, right? And this could be that whole scream it from the rooftops here. Once you guys are actually together, you let that excitement out, and it's just so intense. Alright, now to further clarify the Three of Pentacles here, we have the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like this decision, right, for you guys to work together, to collaborate on something, I feel like you guys may go into a joined hermit mode. Because, it's like how I was just saying with the excitement of everything, you guys may just want to do everything together. But with this Three of Pentacles, I definitely, with the Hermit, I definitely get the vibe of you guys. I'm not saying that you're gonna, be shutting people out, but you're really gonna be, focusing on, what it is you guys would like to build together. Now, this could be something maybe you are planning on, building a home, building a family, so you have to take the time to really be smart about it. You really want to take the proper time to think, plan, and get all of that, out on paper, get all of that, ready to go. God damn it. Hold on one moment. I believe the mailman is here. That's why the dogs are losing their shit. BRB. Sorry about that. The mailman was here and the dogs were losing it. And I completely forgot what I was saying, so we're just going to move on and further clarify this Six of Wands. Yeah, we got that Ace of Pentacles. Alright. As I said earlier, this offer, like you guys are gonna build something together, and like not only is your relationship gonna be successful, but whatever it is you guys are building is just like there may even be a sort of like celebration where you're being recognized for these accomplishments, whether it's just you, just them, or the both of you together. Like honestly, there could be like, say you guys get engaged, right? That engagement party, the like bachelorette party, all that fun stuff. Like there's going to be a lot, essentially, to celebrate. There's going to be a lot that you guys will accomplish together, both like personally, spiritually, physically, financially. Like I feel like you guys are going to make a lot of strides together. Alright, now lastly, to further clarify this Knight of Pentacles here, we have the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like your intuition here, right? I feel like, as you guys open up to each other, you're really gonna be, I want to say, like, it's like it's gonna open up something in you. Like I feel like this could be sort of like going back to that Hermit energy with the Three of Pentacles. Like I feel like you guys are going to be more connected on like a spiritual level, to where you guys will be like communicating like telepathically. It's like you're gonna be that couple that like not only can you finish each other's sentences, like you're gonna know what the person's gonna say before they even open their mouth. Like you're gonna know each other so well that like you're gonna know their reaction to something before even they do, and vice versa. Alright, now lastly, to get some affirmations. Let me just move this over. Alright, now some affirmations for the collective, please. This freaking dog is gonna drive me insane. Alright, some affirmations for the collective, please. 1, 2, Alright, this one's not going to be in the spread, but because it came out, I feel like it's something that, the universe does want you to know. I know that I do not need to avoid making others uncomfortable by playing small. I am taking up space. Hell yeah. You could have been somebody that, you really worried more about how you made others feel and not how you yourself felt. And, because of that, you may have been playing small for a good majority of your life, but I feel like, again, a part of this situation here with this individual, things coming together, you're gonna really, you're gonna realize certain things like that, where you're gonna be like, I'm not doing that anymore, because this person provides a safe space for you to open up and be yourself and express yourself. And I feel like, the both of you do that same thing for each other. There's going to be a lot of realizations, about the way that other people have been making you feel, about the way that, you've been operating in life. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of positive change, from that point forward. Alright, 1, 2, 3. We got some main character energy here, alright. at the bottom of the deck here, we have, I know that for every door that life closes, a new one opens around the corner. I am optimistic. Yeah, you see, I feel like you're realizing, how this sort of stuff works, right? You no longer feel stuck. If something ends, you know that there's something better that's coming to take its place. And I feel like that's maybe sort of like a part of like the realizations here with this connection and this individual. Now, first up we have, I know that I am the only one who determines how my story unfolds. I'm the main character. Yeah, you could have people in your life who like try to tell you like what to do, how your life should be, what you should be, where you should be really in life at this time, and you're having the realization that like your opinion is the only one that matters. This is your life, right? You make it what it is. Now, second, we have, I know that my journey will have highs and lows. I am aiming for progress. Yeah, you see, I feel like this has a lot to do with like you and this individual like going through things together. Like I feel like it's giving you like the realization that like, yes, there are highs and lows and everything, but now that you have this other individual, right, who you connect with, who gives you the freedom and the space to genuinely be you and express yourself, I feel like this kind of like opens up that door to progress, where like, things that were holding you back are no longer holding you back, and you're going to be moving forward, and really, you're aware that shit is going to happen along the way. Nothing is perfect, nobody is perfect, but at the end of the day, as long as there's progress, it doesn't really matter. Alright, lastly, we have, I know that my purpose is far greater than just working and paying bills. I am more than my career. Yeah, I get the vibe that you're definitely used to people like judging you based on like your career, what you do for work, like how much money you make, and that's something that honestly was probably holding you back for a while, because you could have been more focused on money than happiness. You could have been more focused on what looks good to others as opposed to what feels good to you, right? But you're not doing that shit no more. Alright, collective, this is the message, or rather these are the messages that I have for you today, and I do hope they serve you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.